Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's episode, we're going to cover Ethereum and also we're going to go through some altcoins because it seems like that we are in some sort of a bull market, or let's say bull run, because also Bitcoin showed us on the charts that is surging on the way to the upside. We broke some key level of resistances, so we need to cover Ethereum because Ethereum could be actually indication that we are entering the new bull market. And now let's begin. So first of all, before we cover Ethereum on the charts, we're going to cover CoinMarketCap over here because we can see if we change on 24 hours, we can see that Swipe, Cardano and Amplify or something, Homo Chain, which I'm hearing for the first time over here, Swiss Borg, Elrond and many altcoins are actually in green, while some of them are in 1 to 5% gains. If we switch again on the change of 24 hours, we can see also some in red, but not too much because only 5 or 6 of them are in red, which flex a coin on 75th place as the first one in the minus of 16%. Other than that, many altcoins are in green, and I did cover the Bitcoin in the previous videos. Please check this out because I gave some indications and signals that we may actually enter the new bull market and bull run. Cardano is on 14 cents, almost over here. We can see that Cardano is hitting the local highs over here. The previous high in Cardano was actually over here, September 2018, and we saw over here 17 cents, and right now we are climbing towards that goal. Right now, switching on Ethereum, we need to cover Ethereum because it is very important, and we all know that it's second on CoinMarketCap. Over here we can see that we are in area around $300 per one Ethereum, and as we can see, we are entering the zone between over here 295 and also 315. This is the area where the Ethereum stopped many times, actually faced resistance on the way to the upside, and right now we are entering that danger zone. Let's say we need to see how bears will react on this. Will they sell on us, or will they let us go on the way to the upside, or there are no actually sell walls on that area whatsoever. $300 is also psychological level of resistance that many traders are watching, so we need to pay attention on this coin over here on the charts because it will become very, very important. Now, one thing that I need to mention, and you need to listen very carefully, is those resistances, those big resistances that are taking over 1 year place on the charts are very important. They could indicate actually the new bull market, and one of the reasons for that is because they are so massive that everybody are watching. So whenever the price breaks those level of resistances, price stands to surge on the way to the upside. We cover this, and I will give you one evidence, an example on one asset that actually happened to break out such a resistance and went parabolically on the way to the upside. So here we are on the daily chart of the silver. I mentioned this in the previous video while the silver was still down on these levels over here around 15 or 17. So as we can see over here, when we broke this level of resistance, which is long like 5 years already, we managed to go parabolically over here, and there is a big possibility that silver could face much higher prices or even all-time highs, at least those prices over here with those highs that we had in silver in 2011, 12 and 13. There is a big probability that silver is on the way to those goals. Right now, if we switch on one more evidence over here on the Bitcoin USD chart, also the Bitcoin is surging right now towards $10,000, but nevertheless we can see what happened over here after we bottomed out on the Bitcoin chart. We have this also very long resistance where the Bitcoin actually hit this level many times and still stayed below. So once we broke this big resistance, look what happened, 300 to 400% gains in just 2 months or so. Make sure to observe Ethereum over here because Ethereum is in the same situation over here. We're still not out of the woods yet, but we are definitely going towards that goal. So if the Ethereum managed to break this this zone of trading over here, this zone of resistance where we had resistance multiple times over here, 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 and even here a little bit. If we manage to break this resistance, then there is a big probability that we will see much higher prices in the Ethereum chart over here. If we switch on the EMAs on daily chart, we can also see that all moving averages are actually lined up for the bull run, or let's say bull market. And if we switch on the weekly chart, we can also see very clearly this line of resistance, which we need actually to break before we see any higher prices. If we manage to stay above $320 per one Ethereum, there is a potential that we can see much higher prices on Ethereum. And if I need to guess and give the prediction, we can probably see $500, $600, and even $700 per Ethereum very soon. So pay attention to these levels over here between 295 and 320. This is the important levels of resistance that Ethereum needs to climb above before we see higher prices. Now, one thing that worries me over here is the RSI. Whenever Ethereum managed to actually climb around level of 17, we saw decline from it. Also over here, when we retouched these levels of $300 per Ethereum, right? Also, we retouched the level of 70, which means we saw decline, pretty good decline actually over here on Ethereum multiple times. So make sure to observe RSI right now actually. How will Ethereum react on this RSI boundary over here, because 70 is overbought zone, and there is a good signal for the traders to actually sell, to take profits, to chill out a little bit price, and then maybe try all over again to break this resistance. So make sure to observe RSI also. Now, the good indicator that is giving me good bumps, let's say, is the MACD. We are in consolidation phase over here for a long period of time, and before that we were on the downside below this histogram, which is pretty good. This means that we had accumulation phase in some sort of a way, and right now we are seeing convergence on the bullish side. That is a good sign and signal that the price is ready to push on the way to the upside on the MACD, which means if those two moving averages starts moving on the way to the upside, like over here for example, then there is a potential that we will see much higher prices on the Ethereum, because we didn't even start to climbing yet, which means that we have plenty of space to grow. Now also, I do believe that if Ethereum starts surging on the way to the upside, this could occur also new bull market and bull run. We covered this, why that could happen. Please check out our latest videos about Bitcoin, because we're covering many different things in cryptocurrency space over here. So there is a potential that we are actually entering just right now in the new bull run. Pay attention to the Ethereum, pay attention to the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin already broke those major resistances that we had ahead of us. So now we need to actually see to stay above those levels that we mentioned in the previous videos. You need to check out those videos in order to understand, and then we can expect much higher prices, right? Now also, one very important signal that nobody is watching over here on Ethereum is the golden cross that happened between 100 exponential moving average and 50 exponential moving average. This is the week where we actually crossed over here, and this is the reason also why we had such a big spike. So make sure to observe those signals. They're giving us pretty good indication for the next bull run. Do not miss it. Please watch the charts and learn a little bit more about technical analysis to see where we are. So I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow is the Sunday, so we're going to cover the news and cryptocurrency space in general. Tomorrow is going to be a good day to watch also a little bit charts, maybe a little bit prices, maybe a little bit news. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to upload the new video tomorrow. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, and until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.